Good morning, everyone. Sorry. So, what's up? I'm leaving the gym. I had a weird random observation / question for some people. So, I'm sure one way or another we've all seen and or participated and or sometimes made some of those like hoorah motivation university videos. And actually I know somebody made one for me with my footage and it's amazing. It's one of my favorite videos. And you know, they have inspirational speeches, they have some cool footage, and I've been dragging ass, I won't lie, and I've been watching a lot of them. Like, I have a pre-workout routine now where I watch a lot of them, listen to a lot of them, try to get the zone for the day. And I noticed something today on the treadmill. All of them have almost, I hate the day of social media where people can fact check you. A lot of them almost have exclusively used footage of physical events. You'll see things from like Bud's training or Hell Week or people training for an event or fighting or exercising or fitness. Hell, I've made them myself. What is it? And being a guy who loves fitness and exercise, and like that's kind of my church, my lifeblood, the one thing I can control, like it's the thing. And fortunately, up until Hollywood, I had two careers that were very reliant on physical fitness. And because fortunately I loved fit exercise and all that worked in my favor. Hollywood has like an aesthetic component, of course. But what is it about that footage? Why? Because I argue that truly the hardest part of overcoming all the bullshit in life, and people can read between the lines, so be it, is the mental aspect, the spiritual, the intangible, the stuff you can't touch. That's the hard shit. I saw something yesterday, I think it was on Havoc Journal, where it talked about how somebody, I can't remember who to quote, said something like, you can't out ice bath a bottle of Jack Daniels a day. And that's true. Like, the hard shit isn't the gym. Yeah, that stuff's hard. I'm not discounting that. Like, the gym and physical fitness and food and all that stuff is hard, yes. But for all those motivational things, we're not all training to be Kobe Bryant. Like, there's one video I didn't watch because it was almost exclusively Kobe Bryant. I was like, okay, cool, I respect the guy, but I'm not out to be an NBA All-Star champion. Like, I don't relate to that. Like, watching him train doesn't get me jacked up to be motivated and with my mental and spiritual baggage, which I argue most people, if not all, that is the hardest part to overcome. And I would definitely say, I was actually just talking to Betty yesterday, forgive the very vulgar upcoming analogy. I would rather slam my dick in a door to accomplish something than spend 5, 10, 15 years of mental trauma and abuse to accomplish something. I would rather go to selection again if that guaranteed a quote-unquote guaranteed a career. It's the books, it's the studying, it's the mental degradation and the mental breakdown and all the fallout and all the things you have to willpower yourself through and discipline yourself through. And when there isn't motivation, you still have to find the discipline to power through it. And that shit's almost the unsustainable thing. Like, yeah, if I had to go do some push-ups and go get punched in the ring or go do some cool motivational sweaty thing, that's great. But that doesn't cover, I would say, you know how they always say in fitness, like, it's the gym is like 10% of it or whatever, which is like, that's an hour of your day. It's the other part of your day, the rest, the recovery, the nutrition. That's the shit that makes fitness and health have results. I argue it's almost the same proportions when it comes to, I don't know, I'm not one to talk about life success, trust me, but like, I would argue that it's 10% cool life motivation shit, and the other 90% is mind games, beating your mind through the dark recesses of whatever shit you as an individual subjectively are going through or having to fight through. And if you have baggage of trauma, addiction, alcoholism, loss, whatever it is, that's the shit that obviously, literally, it's hard to show. It's not a cool motivational video to show a guy sitting there staring at a wall, trying not to drink, or a guy sitting there reading a book, studying for a test. But what are y'all's thoughts on that? Why is it that we relate to the fitness stuff? Like, because not everybody's a big fitness freak. So, okay, cool. And two, am I wrong, or do you see that a big chunk of the shit is mostly mental and spiritual? I don't care if it's you're a single mother, or you're going to college, or you're chasing a fucking horribly difficult, out of your control childhood dream, you're chasing a green beret, a college degree, whatever. I would say it's the mental stuff. Like, if I had to just go do push-ups for a degree, yeah, with my destroyed body, it'd take me forever, but I would rather just do push-ups for a degree. It's the studying and the memorizing that kicks my ass. So I'm gonna leave that on. Tell me your thoughts.